When I was a kid, some of my favorite memories with my grandma were all the time she would take my brother and I to McDonald's. There was a really good one by her house with the playground, and we loved it. This was back in the day when you could climb into the hamburger jailhouse, teeter-totter with the Fry Kids, and even ride a mini carousel decorated in McDonald Land characters. So when I discovered as a kid there was a McDonald's video game, I knew I wanted to try it. We rented it from Blockbuster all the time, and I loved that game so much. I know, some people absolutely hate Mick Kids or MC Kids, however you want to pronounce it, but I am not that person. I love this weird, kind of a Super Mario Bros. 3 ripoff game that featured Ronald McDonald, Birdie, Grimace, and the Hamburglar. This game was one of the first sprawling kinds of games I ever played for the NES, and it definitely has my heart wrapped in a nostalgia burger. Later in the life of this channel, I'll be talking more in depth about MC Kids, but for now, let's focus on what we're all here for. Does Mick Kids have one of the most Christmassy themed levels of them all? In the second world, Birdie's Treehouse, you find your first snow levels interspersed with some cloud-based levels. There are 4 snowy levels, so we're going to look at all 4 as a whole. In this game, you are not only clearing levels, but also searching each level for a puzzle card. These cards unlock new worlds and even a secret world if you collect enough of them. As you platform your way through, you'll encounter all kinds of unique mechanics to this game. Reversing wheels that turn gravity upside down when you run over them, giant springs that require a block in your main character's hands in order to send you soaring up or down to secret areas, and even zipper doors that take you to bonus areas. Scattered throughout each level are spinning M's, which are sort of like coins in this game, and once you collect 100 of them, you have the chance to enter a bonus game after you complete the level. Riding the elevator blocks to the top allows you to enter a secret room filled with extra lives. There are so many secrets hidden throughout this game, it's hard to count them all, but they are numerous. If you know where to look, it's easy to find a stack of extra lives that will help you when you reach the hardest levels later on in the game. So for snowiness here, you have snow-topped mountains in the background, shimmering ice, piles of snow you can pick up snowballs from indefinitely to use as weapons, and thin platforms of ice that will fall through when you hop too high on them. You've also got some unique enemies to these areas in the frozen gophers called Frogos that slide on the ice, the Schnauzer who shoots snowballs at you when you get too close, the Icicle that will come drilling towards you, and the D-Thaw that will jump at you. These enemies definitely bring that chill Christmas vibe to these levels in the icy mountains. The main characters Mick and Mac slip on the ice, can pick up blocks to defend themselves, and race through the levels to the final goal where a floating M races back and forth. Jumping right onto the M will give you a block in the final battle of the game, so they are worth collecting as you will need them to defeat the magic bag in the final level. 2 of these levels take place in icy caverns, with the right amount of ice in the background to give the impression that this is a chilly space to travel through. While the graphics are not as impressive as, say, Mega Man 6, they definitely hold up pretty well, and MC Kids is a sleeper platformer that any fan of the genre will enjoy. Especially for completionists, there is plenty to do and find, and lots of bonuses for going the extra mile to find every puzzle card throughout the game. So how do these levels rank on the Christmas bar chart? Well, I'm going to set aside my nostalgia and love for this game, and look at it as objectively as possible. You have a host of snow-themed baddies here, as well as snowy environments that add to the feel. However, I think there's not enough here to make this feel more Christmassy in my opinion, as other games I've already played. Even Blizzard Man's stage had a little more of a Christmas feel in Mega Man 6. So, all that said, I'm giving Mick Kids Snow Levels a solid 35% of Santa's reindeer sleigh team showing up for Christmas Eve. These levels are fun and certainly wintry, but they're missing that jingle bell tone that could take these levels to the Christmas snowy mountaintop.